Dear students, today we will start third unit of our basic civil engineering, that is surveying and leveling. What we have to study in this unit is surveying and leveling, that is principles of surveying, then technical terms, then calculation of reduced level using height of instrument method, then by rise and fall method. Then we have to perform simple problems in leveling. So first of all, I want to discuss that surveying and leveling are the basic operations before drawing out any plan of any field or project. So these are basic operations. So what do you mean by surveying? Surveying is the art of determining the relative positions of point on, above, or below the surface of the earth by means of direct or indirect measurement of distances, direction, and elevation. So you have to measure basic direction or distance of any point that should be above the earth, on the earth, or below the earth. Okay, then it also includes the art of establishing points by predetermined angular or linear measurements. The application of surveying requires skill as well as the knowledge of mathematics, physics, and to some extent astronomy. Then what do you mean by leveling? So, leveling is a branch of surveying, the object of which is first to find out the elevation of point with respect to given or assumed data, then second to establish point to a given elevation or at different elevation with respect to given or assumed data. The first operation required is to enable the work to be designed, while the second operation is required in the setting out of all kinds of engineering works. So leveling is performed in the vertical plane, that you have to find out the point is how much height above a reference point or assumed datum. Okay, then leveling deals with measurement in vertical plane. Then I want to discuss you something, that what is the object of surveying. The object of surveying is to prepare a plan or a map so that it may be represent an entire area on a horizontal plane. And there are two types of surveying. First, it is plane surveying. Second, it is geodetic surveying. So plane surveying means it is that type of surveying in which the main surface of the earth is considered as a plane and spheroidal shape of the earth is neglected. So all the triangles that would be formed by surveying line are considered as plane triangle. Then what is geodetic surveying? It is that type of surveying in which the shape of the earth is taken into account. So all lines lying on the surface are curved lines and the triangles are spherical triangles. So all geodetic surveying include work of larger magnitude and high degree of precision. Okay, then what are the principles of surveying? So there are two fundamental principles of surveying, that is first location of a point by measurement from two points of reference, and second working from whole to part. So I will come upon the first principle, that is location of a point by measurement from two point of reference. As here you can see, the relative position of the point to be surveyed should be located by measurement from at least two point of reference, the position of which have already been fixed. For example, we have to plot a triangle in a sheet of paper. So we can go to ground and plot there a line, reference line, that is P and Q. It is with the help of the points P and Q. Then we have to establish our third point, that is R. So we have five methods to establish the third point, that is R on the field. So first method is when we have distances, that is PR and QR. So when we have a distance PR and QR, then we can cut an arc by measuring length PR, then cut that arc with distance QR. So we can get the third point, that is PR. Another option we have, that we have to drop a perpendicular RS on the reference line PQ, and length PS and SR can be measured easily. Then we have third option, that we are having one angle and one distance, that we are known with RQP, that is alpha angle, and we are known with the distance QR. Then third point R can be plotted in the field. Then another fourth option we are having, that we are known with the two angles, that is RPQ, that is beta, and RQP, that is alpha, so that the third point can be established. Then another last method we are having, that we are known with one angle and one distance. So we are known with angle RQP, that is alpha, and the distance, that is PR. So we can get third point, that is R. So another principle of surveying is, that is working from whole to part. So what do you mean by working from whole to part? Why it is not written that working from part to whole? There is uh, a ruling principle, that the second ruling principle of surveying, whether it is plane or geodetic surveying, is to work from whole to part. It is very essential to first establish a first system of control points and to fix them with higher precision. Then minor control points can then be established by less precise method, and details can be located using this minor control points. So here the idea of working in this way is to prevent the accumulation of errors and to control the localized minor errors. So otherwise it will expand in a greater magnitude and making the work uncontrollable. I will give a example to you. For example, we can plot here one point A, here another point, that is B, and another major control point, that is C. We would locate A, C, B, the major control points, with the help of electronic digital measurement equipments. Let it be the distance between A to C is 1 kilometer, then C to B is 1 kilometer. Then we have to locate minor control points here. Let this minor control points will be A dash and this will be B dash. So when we are having located major control point, that is ACB, then we are locating minor control points A dash and B dash. Then when we measure this distance with the help of tape, then if there will be any correction, let it be del, so this correction will be accumulated at far end. If we are working from whole to part, then we can locate this major control points, then this accumulation of error by measuring with wrong distances can be eliminated. That's why we are working from whole to part. Okay, so in this way, the accumulation of error is prevented, and to localize minor errors, we can correct with the minor location points, and so that the major control points help us with precise measurement. So thank you. In next class, we will discuss leveling and their technical terms. Thank you.